kind of get lost on the anonymous sources say this or that. But why is this so serious?
It's serious because it shows you that these people are in free fall. They are almost unhinged because they have tried to destroy Donald Trump through lawfare, and the indictments are not working. They tried to get him off the ballot. They've tried to bankrupt him and ruin him psychologically, physically, financially. That hasn't worked. They look at the issues that are important to all of us, Laura, the border, crime, inflation, what happened in Afghanistan, 2 wars that broke out on the Biden watch, energy, and they can't run on any of them because they've been an ungodly disaster. Then they look at the candidate themselves, and he's not able to function as a normal 21st century candidate. They look at the vice president. So this frustration builds up, and they just lash out, and they make it worse. They're like an addict that don't understand that they don't understand that the fixation is destroying them and destroying their popularity and their theme and their message, but they can't stop. They're so obsessed. And
Victor,
it's really, I've never seen anything like this before.
Victor, someone who was pretty well respected for many, many years, Michael Beschloss, he's a very talented writer. But to see him, he's just completely subsumed in this loathing of Trump and this distortion of what sort of American populism is, economic nationalism, whatever you want to call it. To go from Trump and his comments to the Anschluss, really? That's where he is as a historian?
I know it. And there's a general rule among historians that any time you resort to the absurdio ad Hitlerum, the absurd argument to invoke Hitler, then you've lost the argument and you're discredited. They know that better than anybody, yet they can't help it. And they've destroyed their reputations, and it's going to get worse. You're absolutely right. We're at the beginning of this, and they don't know what to do because I think also, Laura, very quickly, it's a part of projection. They think if we were Donald Trump and he was about ready to be elected and he know what we did to him, we know what we would do if we were Donald Trump, and they project that anger onto him. And the fact is, Trump never weaponized the FBI or the CIA or the DOJ. He didn't go after people in the way that both the Obama and the Biden, especially the Biden administrations, have. So they're projecting what they would do if they were Trump, and they're not Trump, because we have 4 years of a record of governance that was one of the best in recent memory, if not in the 21st century, surely.
Victor, do you agree that this may, and I'm very cautiously optimistic, but may be a tipping point, though, because it's not working. I mean, everyone's racist. Everything is racist. Now everything's Hitler that is not liberal or far left. And they've done it time and time again, or Bidenomics is working, or it's going to be, inflation's transitory. It's not working. And they're being fact-checked in real time now with real facts. And I think they're overwhelmed by facts, and they actually don't know what to do with facts because they're not used to real debate.
Yeah, and I think there's a revolution going on in the Latino and the black communities. They're sort of like the white working class that got sick of the bicoastal elite telling them what to do. They realize that they have class interests that are more attuned to Trump than their own elite black and Latino politicians, media, talking heads, and they're defecting. They're saying, we don't want to defund the police. We don't want 10 million illegal aliens in the inner city. We don't want them in our border towns. And you people are out of touch. And that's a revolutionary development. I've never seen anything like that either. And I don't think they know how to handle that. When they call people racist and then they're going to get a record downfall or drop-off of the black and Latino votes, it doesn't make any sense. No, and they know it doesn't. They've alienated people.